Hello everyone, my name is Hamid, and in this presentation I would like to talk about my game model. So as you know, in each game model there are four parts: who are we, how do we want to play, how do we coach, and future Canadian players. Let's talk about the first one. Who are we? For me, as an OPDL coach and as a member of Richmond Soccer Club, the motto is Dare to dream. The visions are love the game, develop the person, and excel in all we do. Mission provides safe environment where players love soccer and improve in all aspects. Values: fun, respect, commitment, and belief. My philosophy is based on my coaching philosophy based on uh, player six factors: player centered coaching, discipline, hard work, teamwork and collaboration, respect and integrity, positive reinforcement, and last but not the least, fun and enjoyment. How do you want to play? My basic system is 4-3-3 in some situations, and based on the opponent, it could be 4-2-3-1. I mean, instead of one CDM, sometimes I apply two CDMs. Style of play. I'm a big fan of playing and move the ball fast by focusing on counter attack. I would like to use a mid block defense to create space for the front players to implement the counter attack. Always consider to have at least three fast players in the roster. I would like to play forward as soon as possible instead of keeping the ball too long. I divide the field in five horizontal channel, central channel in the middle, two half channels and two wide channels. Also, I divide the field in four vertical zone, zone 1 and zone 2 in our half, zone 3 and zone 4 in the opponent's half. Zone 1 is a build up, zone 2 is a build up and can be creative channel, creative. Zone 3 is a creative channel, and zone 4 is a final act, for the final act. I believe in five principles for attacking. Dispersal, it means open up to create space and stretch the opponent. Mobility, it means different kind of movement to create space and opportunity. It could be backward, forward, side to side, or coordinated movement. Support means creating overload and being available to keep the ball. Penetration, it means progress the ball towards the opponent's goal. That's we look for, playing forward. And the last, not the least, is creativity. Action to eliminate the opponent based on the player's skills. Sometimes we need the creative players to cope with the hard situation. The next one is principle of defending. I believe in five topic in defensive phase. Balance means maintain team shape, denying space. Second one, deny, applying pressure to win the ball. Delay, if pressure is not possible, delay the opponent making forward progress. Direct, force the opponent to advance space, sometimes force to the side, sometimes force them to play inside. And last not the least, control and restraint, being patient to regain position. You know, it's not good idea to start defending immediately. We need to be patient, to look for a chance to find the best moment to start defending. I believe in five moments in a game: AO or attacking organization, when we have the ball; DT or defensive transition, when we just lost the ball; DO or defensive organization, when the moment they have the ball, the opponent has the ball; AT or attacking transition, this is the moment that we just won the ball back; and the last one is set plays. It means every single free kicks or corners or set pieces during the match also can be a penalty as well. Okay, let's talk about attacking organization. When we have the ball, uh, to create the most effective shape as soon as possible in order to impose a dominant style of play on the opponent. I believe in this guiding principles for AO: create width, expand field by stretching opposition's defense, unmarking, finding space away from the opponent, an opponent. Create overload or +1 principle means increase player numbers in a specific area strategically. 360 support, it means we need to have support ahead, alongside, or underneath of the player on the ball. Coordinated movement means players moving together to control the situation. Through, before, around, I mean split passes or breaking the line rather than just rotate the ball. When a skip support underneath, support player on the ball after breaking the line, or a split pass. It means when the player passes the ball, it's not done, it's not over. He must move and provide support for the player on the ball. And the last, not least, highest tempo. We need to keeping the speed of play high and urging the opponent back line to be alert. It's a game situation activity. We have to play as fast as we can. Team shape. In AO, for me, in different moment could have different formation or shape. In build up, I would like to work on two different formation, two different shapes for them. The left side is 2-3-2-3, and the right side is 3-4-3. The difference is that as you can see, that one back in zone 1. I would like to talk about the second one, I mean AO, with the formation of the shape of 3-4-3. And also, if based on if we have, if we have the ball in the zone 3, so we will have another formation, another shape, it's better to say. And now the shape could be 2-3-4-1. Okay, let's talk about the build up. Let's show my strategy about the build up. I would like to start build up in zone 1 and 2. There are some tactics and principles that I would like the players focus on that one. Create feed, unmarking, create overload, through, before, around, or then skip separate it. And there are some skill set that players needs to have. I need to have first touch, how to pass, awareness, composure, confidence, and so on. Okay. Now, as I said, I have two strategies for a build up. The first one is with two setbacks. I don't want to talk about this one. The clip is in my game model, but let's go to the next one. I mean, two sandbags and one fullback in here. Let's first talk about him here. As you can see here, three backs, not center backs, three backs, 4 and 3 front. Based on this strategy, one of the fullbacks must get back to the zone 1. If these players go back in here, number 3, number 11 winger should come over here. If these two right back comes here, now the winger should come over here. And the strategy is start building up here and pass the ball, break the run, pass the ball these two players. And for this situation, I asked these two center midfielder to stay in central channel, almost edge of central channel. As the ball travels to the number 5 or number 6, these two players must comes to the zone 1 and stretch these two and engage these two players and attract these two players here. Also, number 10 should start moving almost between these two players, this direction, to attract this player and one of these two based on the ball. If the ball is here, attract this one, and if the ball is here, goes here, attack this one. Force them to stay in the central. If the balls go to the right side, for example, number 4, I ask number 9, do not stay here. I want him to come over here next to number 3 and force him to stay back. If he stays here, so number 3 can move forward and follow and mark number 7. So it can't work for us, so he must come over here and force him to stay back. And number 11 should almost go over almost here to stay here to force these players to stay back. So number 11 force him to stay back. Number 10 force these two players to stay back, and number 10 force this player to stay back. Let's show how it works. That's number 4, and number 4 has different option. Overload, as you can see here. Now if there's a big space for number 7 here. Look, these two players, number 8 attack him, is number 2 attack number 11. Number 10 is almost between these two players, and number 9 is behind this player, almost next to him, to force him to stay back. And please, after that, you can see how number 11 would run and forcing this player to stay back. Let's hit number 4. Now number 4 breaks the line and passes the ball to 7. Now as the ball travels, every support underneath, everyone is here. As you can see, again, we have overload 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options for this player, away from the ball and around the ball. Even number 4, still number 9 is almost next to him. And as you can see here, number 11 is next to number 5, force him to stay back. Number 10, and now let's play forward. Find number 10, and now it's time to go to the other zone and score. This is one of my strategy to work for the, in the AO for the villa. And also there is another strategy for a build for AO in zone 3 and 4. I've created a clip, but it's not time to talk about it. Let's go to the other moment. DO, to press the opponent when they have them. Press the opponent during their build-up play to delay and win the ball back in their half, to proactively organize to deny opponent the opportunity to penetrate. I believe in these principles: pressure and cover, tight team, force into kill zone, when skip, recover to press, and the last not the least, ball side and goal side. Based on the opponent's formation system, sometimes we play with 4-1-4-1 form shape, or 4 to the left side, or right side 4-2-3-1, as you can see here. Here opponent has 2 AMs, 4-2-3-1 for us, and when they have one cam, 4-1-4-1 for us. And again, strategy for DO, and this is our strategy. This here is mid block, okay, here. Next one is high press. Next moment is attacking transition 18. We just win the ball back, to quickly recognize and play forward when possible, when possession has been regained, and to secure the ball when a counter attack is not possible. I believe in this principle: look forward, play forward, keeping the highest tempo possible, and secure the ball if playing forward is not possible. It's our strategy for counter attack. Okay, there's a clip. Let's go to the next one, and the defensive transition. We just lost the ball, to quickly recognize and act when possession has been lost, to proactively hunt the ball to win it back within less than 3 seconds or 3 passes, or to get organized behind the ball to effectively transition into DO. The guiding principle are hunt, 3 seconds or 3 pass sequence, get behind the ball immediately, and the last not the least, ball side and goal side. Again, strategy for hunt. And the last one is the place. We need to have a clear strategy and tactics for both attacking and defending set plays. As you can see here, there are 2 tactics for corner, defending corner, or free kicks. Now, let's talk about how do we coach. When I want to train it, design a training session, I believe in some principles: players, realism, enjoyment, organization, session objective, challenge, and periodization. I consider these elements into my session, my design session. Practice methodology. My preferred methodology is progressive part method. I would like to break down complex skill into smaller parts. I always apply reward and restrict into my sessions. And recently I added relate to my game model as I learned during this course. After I learned during this course, my coaching approach, I strongly believe in transformational coaching. It's a great approach. It really works for me. I used to use command style approach to run the session, but after attending this course, applying this idea to my sessions, everything is everything was more better for me. Coaching process. Uh, Based on my philosophy, based on my game model, I believe the 6 is as well, but I want to add some part into the 6 is. I strongly believe in classroom sessions. I use the classroom sessions in the explain and the educate parts. Also, I believe I believe in engage as well. So for the engagement part, I send the session plan to the players the night before the practice and talk about the objective of the sessions at the beginning of each week. And the last thing that I want to add is the feedback from the players. I strongly agree with the feedback from the players. I try to do it once a month. And my coaching techniques are direct instruction, take questioning and feedback, but I focus most on questioning, pre-brief, intervention, debrief, and classroom sessions. And the last part is the future Canadian players. To me, each player needs to, I need to focus on 4 corners for the development of the players. First one, technical and tactical ability, emotional, mental, and physical ability. Every session I try to have three evaluation and try to evaluate players based on these 4 corners: pre-season, mid-season, and post-season. And the last part, I would like to talk about player positional profile. For each position, I provided some elements. Let's talk about the center back. To me, physical attributes can be vertical jump, strength, power, agility, and high speed runs. Mental attributes could be composure, courage, resilient, anticipation, and reliable. And technical attributes for defender in AO and AT could be quality of passing range, ability to play limited touches, good dribbling ability and comfort running, and ability to switch the play with quality. For defending can be defending skills 1v1, defending a skill when outnumbered, ability to cover space, a zonal or man player, man marking, ability to support, track, and recover, ability to keep the opponent center forward back to goal. And the last is tactical attributes. The players can have different attributes in different moments. For example, on the ball in the AO, eliminated first line, low risk, high impact. Around the ball, create depth and width, support underneath and alongside. And away from the ball, keep attacking, shape, and squeeze. And some other attributes you can see here. I have for all positions. And that's it. Thanks for everyone to watch it, and thanks for my great mentor during the build license. Thank you. Bye.